Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
Welcome everybody, hope you have had a great week. I know I have. We are here. We've made it, everybody. We are in
So close.
Way to derail
Community night.
Community night, using Heather's trick of the tongue. We are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy, and we really do hope you enjoy it. If you haven't ever played before, this is a great episode to jump into because it is a one-shot of level 1 characters that has a theme. So for anyone tuning in for the first time, if at any point in chat, someone who is not I guess our cast can... Someone who is not Ray, specifically, because he's playing. If anyone else can guess the theme at any point, the characters get a bonus to their rolls. That's the main thing. So feel free to chime in. Just don't keep, going with it. I think, Link, didn't you guess it last month?
I was close, but I wasn't quite. That you put in a little trick of Star Wars, and
I gave the red herring. Yeah, I forget who got it. Anywho, if you haven't done so already, go become a patron on our Patreon page. That is a great way to support the show, and you get a lot of extra content. So, for example, we are playing a one-shot tonight, and tomorrow I will post all of the one-shot notes stuff. It's a full, ready-to-go thing on our Patreon page for a $5 and up tier. So if you really like this episode, really like this one-shot, and you want to go get it, that's the best way to go. And the cool part about that is you get all the other ones too. All of our community nights I put on our Patreon page, so go download them. And if you are absolutely vehemently, whatever, if you're absolutely against Patreon, it's capitalism, terrible, why would you ever do that? You can go to drivethroughrpg.com. Each one is $5 there. So that's another way you can support us. If you haven't done so, leave a comment or share our podcast with everyone you know. Comment on their page is what I mean by that. I don't know how we say that word. You're Vermontly. I'm gonna use that one from now on.
We strongly urge you to.
Yeah, Tofu, thank you so much for the sub. You are amazing. We are at 14 subscribers as it stands right now. So if you haven't done so on Twitch, go subscribe. It's great. You get emotes, which
you get the different bit. You get the Bridge of Death.
Bridge of Death. Good choice. I am actively working on trying to find someone to sponsor our Bridge of Death emote on some coffee. So if anyone knows anybody who'd be into that, let me know. I have this vision of coffee that all of our cast drinks, and it's all Bridge of Death brand coffee. So, anywho, leave all the comments, all the reviews. We would really greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't done so, and you want to learn how to play, jump in on next month's community night. We are going to have so much fun, I hope, with this. I'm very excited about this one shot because if all things go as I have planned, there's going to be a really dark turn at some point, and I'm very stoked about it. So that's all I have. We're gonna jump right into it. Enjoy our intro video. We'll see you back in a moment.
shattered dungeons, learning to fight, maybe cast spells, maybe steal something from an innkeeper's shelf, then find a soul that isn't your own. Turns out it's ghost, your body's its own. Grab your dice, grab your friends, grab your papers and your pens, 'cause tonight we adventure for experience and some treasure. We may fight or converse and may take your coin purse with your might, with your head, or for a natural 100. This is Shattered Dungeons. This is Shattered Dungeons.
Welcome, everybody. This episode, like every other episode, is sponsored by our patrons on Patreon. You should be one, especially if you want this one shot. Our $5 and up tier gets access to all our community night one shots. Or become a subscriber on Twitch and you get cool emotes. Great ways to support the show. And if you really get into it, you should go buy a starter kit, because then you can play whenever, read all the things. We got a great episode for you tonight. Lots of wonderful individuals with me here. Tonight I'm just gonna go top to bottom. I'm not even gonna say your name, Ray. Ray, who are you playing?
I'm playing. Well, I am Hugh Jass, playing my character who is a centaur.
What is that character's name?
My centaur's name is Becca.
I love it. I'm so excited for everything you have in store for us tonight. I'm also very afraid, all simultaneously. We have Link Chef playing Mr. Hobby.
It's good to meet you all. Let's have a fun time tonight, shall we?
There we go. We have Ray Shinobi playing Raiden Bagson.
Hey.
There we go. And then we have Scott playing Springdew.
Well, hello there.
Ooh. I can confidently say that tonight I only have to do my normal speaking voice and one other voice. So I'm very excited about this.
The one other voice being the dark turn.
We'll see. Keep in mind, if you are playing at home, watching, definitely not listening. Oh, get out of here, Lauren in chat. Rude. No, please stay though. Enjoy it. If you can guess the theme, the players get a bonus to their rolls. Undetermined as of right now. I will let you know what the bonus is as I see fit. So, let's jump in, shall we? The last thing you remember is going about your normal daily routine. Now you awake in a dark dungeon cell. There's a faint light coming from a dim torch in the middle of the cell block. Light bounces off other captives also coming too. Trying to figure out where you are and how you got there, you're startled as a door swings open and a hooded skeletal creature walks in. Its gray robe is tattered from having been dragged on the ground, and bones seem to protrude out of it, having punctured the fabric. It begins to speak slowly. Your time has come. There's an intruder in the castle. If you kill the intruder, you will go free for your service to the king. If you do not, then you will be sacrificed here and now. Your equipment has been retrieved and placed in your cell. Put it on and ready yourself. You will have to overcome the same traps that the intruder has had to. to reach him in time to save the king. Go now. The skeletal figure pulls a lever on the other side of the pillar the torch is mounted upon and leaves. Your cell door begins to lower slowly. Looking around at the others, you think it prudent to speak with one another before gallivanting into an unknown castle filled with traps, if nothing more than to see what everyone is capable of. You finish donning your armor, equipment, and the single gifted healing potion, then step out from your cell, ready for whatever trials lie ahead. Taking a moment to speak with one another, to gauge their abilities and who they are, you begin to cautiously explore the dungeon you are now free to roam. So, tell us about you guys, talk with one another, entertain us.
So you guys paid for the VIP package too?
TFG gallivants so hard.
Rebecca will come out of the cell, basically a normal centaur, upper half of a man, no shirt, all that good stuff, but he's super jacked with like an 8-pack and giant biceps, but his horse half is a little Shetland pony. So
not gonna lie, I half figured you to be a full horse with like a toddler human part just waving around haphazardly.
So Rebecca comes out, has a little one of the items that I bought was just a crown, like a tiara.
Okay.
And Rebecca comes out, arms crossed. This is like totally lame.
I look at Rebecca, I notice the crown, and I say, "Ha! Another fellow hat wearer." I point to my top hat, which has been magically on my head and cannot be removed.
Whatever, you just like me for my hat.
You're not wrong.
Your hat?
My hat.
Your hat. I can't do that voice. Rebecca trots out of the cell?
Yeah, it's like prances.
Wonderful. What does everyone else? Mr. Hobby and Rebecca have interacted. What about the rest of the crew? Raiden and Springdew, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm just kind of looking at Rebecca and thinking to myself, what?
I'm gonna tell the helper I have out to tell Rebecca to keep that distance.
Okay. Rebecca, do you have a response?
Whatever, I don't want to be here anyway. Get me out of here.
Oh, if you want to get out of here, then I take my crossbow that I have. I take one of the 10 bolts that I've got. I cock it in. I basically do the medieval version of loading a shotgun very dramatically and go, "Let's go to work then."
Oh my. You're crazy.
Hey, you are too. You just don't know it yet.
I guess there's no choice.
Yeah.
What about you? Guy that's way over there, distrusting of all of us?
Oh, I can get closer if you'd like.
No, not you, Hat Man.
I'm right here.
All right, now I see who's everybody's token is. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're all next to each other.
Yep.
Who wants a group hug?
I'm just
don't horse and touch me
again. I'm just gonna back at that. At the request of a hug, I'm just gonna back away.
Oh, come on. We've got to go have some fun now.
Come now, Buttercup. I've got a carrot for you. Let's go.
Oh my. I'm not quite sure what that means. So, moving towards the double door leading out of the cell block, you notice one side's wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was
Let's keep going.
Mr. Hobby, what species are you?
I am a Norethel.
So the Norethel, Mr. Hobby, with his hat?
My magical top hat.
Your magical top hat slinks forward out of the doorway, takes one step out, and looking left, a little ways off, you can see that there is a very large kind of stone set of doors. This clearly looks like a reinforced entryway. It appears to be locked, and you don't see any type of unlocking mechanism at all. You're quite sure that because the intruder entered, it has gone into lockdown mode.
Can I dance in front of the door and see if it opens? Because I have a +5 to performance.
Yes, please, and I want you to roll solo. We are using TFG's rolls of 70 to kind of gauge this. With a roll of 37, I'm gonna say you just do the first dance that comes to mind, and your motions are fluid. Your confidence is just you're exuding confidence in what you're doing, but you're doing the Elaine dance from Seinfeld.
So it's more like a dry heave set to music.
Yeah, it's not great.
Are you trying to summon rain or trying to not pee yourself?
The best part is I am not old enough for that reference. I know Seinfeld, and that's about it.
Oh my goodness. Lauren from chat is granting Mr. Hobby a reroll. Look at that. Aww.
You're the best. I love this.
That's so
Go ahead and
nice.
reroll that. Still against TFG's roll of 70. But
right.
this could possibly get worse.
Okay.
But it doesn't. 92. So instead of the Elaine dance, you basically do the evolution of dance in its entirety perfectly.
Perfect. So
Yeah, it's like every genre of dance, one after the other. You're trying anything to see if the door will unlock, and sad to say it doesn't, but your effort does not go unnoticed. Everyone else just gives you a little applause. Mindful of the situation.
Thank you. I appreciate
Very
it.
slow clap, like slow clap.
So Raiden was impressed and then realized how impressed he was, and then slowly stopped.
Took a log off that fire.
Yeah. Well, I guess dancing won't save the day today. At least not yet.
This the theme is not Footloose, so no. I'm sorry.
Despite what you may have heard.
It's funny.
Which
Looking,
You said to the left was the door, right?
yes,
okay.
to your left, coming out of the room, is the door. To your right seems to be an echoing chasm hall.
Can I roll just to see if there's any traps down this hallway that I can see?
Yes.
Okay. I have no bonus on that one, so.
Well, it could be worse.
46. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. You do not see any traps in the immediate area.
Okay. I point and I go forward.
All right, go ahead and keep on rolling. Or
Get it,
moving,
keep
rather.
on
You don't need
rolling.
to actually... Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
fine.
why, but I trust the man in the top hat.
So as Mr. Hobby gets about halfway down the corridor, I need him to make a stamina check. Now, Springdew, are you keeping pace with Mr. Hobby?
Yes, I am.
So
Absolutely.
I'll need a stamina check from you as well.
All right.
Now, a stamina check, for those of you who have never done a stamina check, all that means is you're going to wager points from your potency pool. So it's 1d100 plus whatever amount you would like to add as a bonus from your potency pool. I'm sorry, your stamina check is a stamina pool. Potency check is a potency pool. My bad.
Works.
So you can add up to your maximum stamina. Stamina and potency both regenerate pretty quickly. So, Link, if you would like to put all 20 in, you're more than welcome to. And then Scott, just slash R in front of that and roll 20. So, Link... Mr. Hobby, being mindful, is unaware of the pressure plate he steps on. And as he does so, a giant spiked ball falls from the ceiling right on top of the both of you. And you are both able to see it coming down, rolling off of the secret hatch that slides to the left, dropping it on you, and you're able to kind of jump and dodge out of the way, just barely missing being completely crushed by this thing.
Oh, I didn't pay for this. This was so fun.
I take it back. Maybe the Shetland pony will be more trustworthy.
What, a blind? I almost got hit.
But we did it, and I try to high five, bruh.
Don't horsing touch me!
More touching for me.
All right, so there is an opening on the other side from where the spike ball fell, if you would like to go around it.
Ooh, a new leader of the group.
Raiden takes the lead.
Yeah.
Rebecca rolls a 23 for...
I'm just trying to spot traps as I go.
Oh, gotcha. You're trying to get the bad rolls out of the way first. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have passive perception in this, by the way?
No, you would have to actively be searching for stuff.
Okay.
Now, on things like searching a closet, anything that's not actively trying to be hidden would be different. That's just stuff you don't need to roll for.
Okay.
So, moving up a narrow staircase, you find yourself atop a precipice overlooking a pit of lava. Across the molten chasm is another platform, lower than the one you stand upon. Looking around and using some rough estimates, you suspect you might be able to run and leap across the chasm and land safely if you can get enough strength and momentum rather, to carry yourself across.
Who's strong here? Who has
Reckless.
good arms?
Dion says, "Good luck yeeting to that one."
Oh, who's very light? Anybody?
Looking around at the centaur, you know that's not the candidate.
What are you trying to say?
If you hold on to a bolt that I fire across, you can hang on.
Circa PAX Arc 1.
Yeah. Well, Rebecca's just gonna go for it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this requires a stamina check.
Yep.
That's a bold move, just moving your token across like that.
Wait,
It's just that easy.
Wait, but okay, I know Brad just rolled. I want to see if I can jump on their back.
Oh no. So, all right. Hobby, go ahead and roll a stamina check.
Okay.
$49. All right, roll another stamina check for me. Rebecca kind of backs up and takes a running, galloping leap across the chasm. I
got like the horse legs all pulled up and everything. Like
yeah, so basically this majestic leap is picture perfect. Your front legs go up and extend, your hind legs push you off, your forward momentum carries you sailing through the air. But just
like
about
your
wind is in the hair from nowhere. But just as you're about to clear the platform you're on and push yourself into the air, Mr. Hobby thinks it's a great idea to just grab parts of you and like hold on for dear life. And so what ends up happening is kind of a really bad circumstance here. Rebecca's momentum is slowed, meaning you just barely miss. So you are half on, half off the ledge across the chasm. Mr. Hobby, you are basically pushed off of the side ledge, and you are in the middle of falling into the pit of lava.
I want to fire a bolt into the wall and then hang from it.
Okay, so you can try that, I guess. Raiden, you may also make a stamina check to see if you can grab Mr. Hobby, seeing as how you are literally standing next to him. So let's do stamina checks from all three of you, really. Hobby to see if he can fire a iron or wooden bolt into the stone floor.
It's an iron, so.
Okay, good. Because that would be terrible. You fire the wooden bolt and it shatters on impact, and you watch as your last-ditch effort falls and burns with you.
Do you want me to have my stamina pool already back up to 20 or?
No. So your stamina pool is still at zero right now.
77 though.
Not bad. Not bad. Reckless is saying no rope, no safety system, just going for it. That thin line between brave and stupid. Shortest episode ever. And TFG, just do karate on the lava. Simple enough. Yeah. You're not wrong. If you punch the lava hard enough, it will become rock.
This is true.
Listening.
It becomes cold from being scared.
Yes.
Blow on it before you get to it.
All right, so Raiden, let's see your stamina check as well, and then Rebecca, I need one from you. All right. So Rebecca succeeds his stamina check and is able to pull himself up the rest of the way. Raiden reaches.
Go, Rebecca.
I did it. I can't do that voice.
I'm a horse and touch me again. This serves you right.
Michaela says, my money's on the lava. So as Raiden reaches out to try and grab Mr. Hobby as he's beginning to plummet to his demise, he isn't quick enough. And it's like one of those situations where the hands are inches apart the whole way as the motion continues, and Mr. Hobby just falls. And so, thinking quickly, he shoots an iron bolt into the stone in front of him and grabs on, holding on for dear life. Somehow, he hits just the right angle to where he can keep himself suspended on the side of this stone precipice. You're stuck here, kinda. So I would say you're about 10 feet down, which is not super helpful. Okay. And you are hanging on for dear life, and you are tired at that.
Okay, I was gonna roleplay it, then okay, I'm tired.
Well, go tired meaning you're out of stamina, but roleplay it however you like.
The temperature's great down here if anyone wants to join me.
No, thank you.
Springdew gets down on his belly and starts crawling towards the edge. So it looks up to his the person next to him, says, "Grab onto my feet."
Oh my goodness.
Springdew, very good camaraderie.
All right.
You die.
You owe me big.
That's fine.
This is personal gain.
So
I have lots of money. This is fine.
So, Shin, Springdew, you guys have regenerated all of your stamina, so you're back at full on that. Mr. Hobby is still spending all of his stamina per turn to keep himself hanging there. So you're not regenerating anything to speak of.
David finally said, I'm done with this. I'm done with enjoying all of this randomness.
No, I love it. If you were suspended by your feet in addition to your hands, you would regenerate stamina. But
I could fire another bolt.
You're holding on with one hand. You're trying to reload, holding on with like your elbow.
He's like using his teeth.
I have
He's
teeth.
pulling the string back with his teeth.
I have teeth. That's my favorite line.
Word.
All right, so
So that.
yep, you Springdew and Raiden both need to make stamina checks if you're going to try and do this.
I can still roll in order. It's just a pure stamina/luck check to help, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yep. I'm also gonna roll. I'm probably gonna roll separately.
Rebecca, you were watching
69.
as
Nice.
69. Look at that.
Nice.
We did it, guys. We made it. Finally. Round of applause for everybody. This is the best it could possibly be. So, Raiden grabs Springdew's feet and kind of just motions him as best he can over the ledge, keeping the kind of front part of the foot where your toes are on the stone, so at the very least he can use his incredible ankle strength to keep himself latched on. He is able to grab Mr. Hobby somewhat strongly with all of his bulging muscles, and Mr. Hobby, seeing the opportunity, not quite knowing if Raiden's going to be able to lift the both of them up, climbs up Springdew all the way back to the top, and then assists Raiden in pulling Springdew all the way back onto the platform.
Can I take the bolt with me? Like I grab it as I'm being lifted.
Roll a stamina check.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do this, but I very much want to do this at the same time.
Yes, 75, natural 75. Right. You are able to dislodge it on your way up.
Yes, Jeffrey, you can come here with me.
Oh my gosh, you named every arrow or every bolt?
No.
All of my 10 bolts.
Dang.
Wow.
I'm impressed. Looking back across the chasm, Rebecca is like trotting back and forth, I guess, just waiting.
Impatiently.
I'm like glaring at Mr. Hobby at this point, like squinty eye and everything.
I tip my hat.
How dare you?
To make it up to you, can I try chucking you across?
I'm already across.
Oh, sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, the next one. I'll chuck you across the next one. Yes. And then I just run it for. I go back all the way to the stairs and I go for it. And I started running start and I go for it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that stamina check. You've regenerated, obviously, so you're back at full stamina. Now, while he's doing this, Springdew and Raiden, what are you guys doing?
What's the ceiling look like?
It is stone, much higher up.
All right. And the walls around us, like over on we'll say the north wall. Is there potential to climb at all?
No, it is kind of like the same precipice wall that Mr. Hobby was just hanging off of. It's just vertical, steep stone wall.
Do you need Gerard's bolt in there? He can help.
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Mr. Hobby, has everyone seen The Other Guys? The movie?
What now?
No.
Okay,
No.
so there's this scene in it where Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson are on top of a building, and they've been defying death for years, basically. It's in the first 15 minutes of the movie. I promise this will be relevant. And so they're chasing this bad guy. Cars have exploded and they've like threaded the needle through things they shouldn't have been able to do. And so this guy zip lines across from the top of the building all the way to the ground on the other side of the building, other side of the street in like New York City or something. And so The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson look at him. He cuts the zip line falls, and they're like, all right, well, let's do this. And then the other guy's like, ain't no thing or whatever. And so they back up and they run and they leap. And you see them leap off the building, and the camera kind of follows them as they plummet and die, hitting the pavement right below them. That is what Mr. Hobby is in the middle of doing right this second. He is just so close to the edge Rebecca is on, within grabbable distance, but he has severely misjudged his placement, and he is right into the lava. Bruh, may I call you bruh? You may try to do a stamina check to help catch him.
Okay. Can I do a stamina check to kick him in the face?
Can I shoot? Can I shoot? Okay, no, wait a second. Hold on. I'll wait and see what happens here.
I'm gonna catch him.
Okay.
Oh no.
Rebecca reaches out and misses completely.
I'm trying. Oh no.
Mr. Hobby, last chance.
Can I shoot Jezebel into the wall?
You can't shoot it, but you can try to just like with your hand impale it.
Just like stab it in? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now keep in mind you dumped all 20 points in.
Yeah.
Now, if chat wants to grant Rebecca a reroll, that's also doable. 37 is not enough. He is plummeting into the lava. Now, Raiden and Springdew, are you doing anything in this moment at all?
So, how far is he from? Like, how far is it?
So each square is roughly like 6 feet, 2 meters, something like that. So, I mean, he is a substantial distance away.
Okay.
All right.
If I'm gonna die, I have one thing left.
Dion granted bruh a reroll.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, wait, bruh, not thank you.
Yeah. Bruh with a 49 is able to catch just barely Mr. Hobby, and then Mr. Hobby's roll of 37 combined with Rebecca's 49 pulls Mr. Hobby onto the ledge.
I thought Rebecca was kicking him in the face.
Yeah, I really thought. I legitimately thought Bro was trying to kill me.
He said, "No, I'll catch him."
No, I can't. That's not fair.
Props to Reckless Fury. That was very sweet of you.
Reckless Fury.
You weigh a ton. You should go on a diet.
Look, okay, it's been a long 2020, okay?
So, Raiden and Springdew, what are you guys doing?
Jump for it.
I'm gonna...
Come on, Luthers, just jump!
I'm gonna hold out David as another one of my arrow bolts, and just in case.
Are you holding it flat edge or pointy edge towards them to grab?
Oh, pointing edge towards me. If it if they go into it, it'll stab me for sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, all right.
All right.
And I have my stamina regenerated, correct?
Yep. Everyone's at full at this point.
All right, I'm just gonna jump for it.
Okay. Raiden does the same thing, reels back, leaps, and also misses it. This time a little bit more though.
They didn't even get to my bolt.
He's close enough. Raiden, you may
stab him with it.
Raiden, you may roll another stamina check to see if you can catch either of the your comrades sitting across the way. Now you are out of stamina, I believe, so it's just a straight roll.
Yep. I only have 20. That's standard.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Can I accept something? Since I have a halberd, can I attempt to grab the ledge with it?
Yeah.
Since it has some reach.
Yeah, what helper? Oh, a halberd, yes.
Halberd.
Absolutely. Actually, that will give you, if you're doing that, on that roll of 54, I'll do it to there. So you are hanging on the ledge with your halberd right now.
Yes.
And then, bruh, your roll of 25 to pull him up is totally fine.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Spring Dew.
Yep, I'm gonna do the same thing. Run, walk back, and then just leap for it.
Okay.
Don't jump in the lava.
Yeah.
How far back
Fall on
do
the
you
invisible
go?
platform to the left, okay?
I'm going back to the stairs. Just freaking.
Okay. Roll a sneak check real quick.
He's like going for a 400-yard dash.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you. Go ahead and roll your stamina check now.
Oh, now I'm skeeved out.
Yeah, that was vicious.
Somebody's being a pervert.
Whoa!
94. Spring Dew runs full on and just freaking front flips across the whole chasm, sticking the landing behind Mr. Hobby.
Hands up in the air.
Yep.
What was your guys' problems?
Stuck the landing.
All I do is look at him, clap, and go, good show.
All right. You have made it across.
Yeah, whatever. You're flipping awesome. Let's go.
High praise.
Come along, Delilah.
Oh
It's another one of my bolts.
All the bolt names.
I should start writing these down.
You
So, you
Someone can move my
guys
character.
carry forward, and as you continue forward from the lower platform, you find a narrow hallway that leads you down lower into the castle. Snarling can be heard up ahead, and it seems ferocious.
All right.
Thank you, Rebecca. Oh, goody! Something I actually paid for.
So I'm just gonna take a few squares back.
Okay.
The entire walkway down.
Lauren says, "Puppies!" Snarling, ferocious puppies. Raiden, are you backing up like I don't want to go first, scared, or are you backing up like you're about to sled your way down the stairwell?
I'm backing up like I don't want to go first.
Okay, smart move.
All right, I'll go forward and I'll try and be stealthy about it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sneak check.
Good job, Spring Dew.
There you go.
Keep
okay.
us all safe.
You carry down. You don't see any traps. You have a roll of 85.
All right.
So you keep going all the way down. Are you guys kind of following loosely behind him?
Yeah, I would like to follow almost
Okay.
lockstep, just not quite. So
Okay. So you guys continue forward, and Spring Dew, you get about right here, I'd say, and you spot what looks to be some kind of velociraptor. It hasn't spotted you yet, but it's like angrily pacing. It seems almost like it's hungry. But you can't quite tell. You've never seen a freaking dinosaur before.
I hate dinosaurs.
As I see that, I back up and whisper to the rest of them, "Big lizard."
Big lizard.
Just give a thumbs
Hungry
up.
lizard.
Big
Just give a
lizard.
thumbs up.
I hate dinosaurs. Ugh.
Let's just give a
What?
thumbs up.
Mr. Hobby's very sad now.
Oh.
It's just,
Yeah.
I can't figure out.
Well, let's stab it a lot, okay?
What happened to you? Did the lava like scramble your brains?
No, my brains were already scrambled before this. I just don't like Big Lizard.
Sadness
not what I
does
paid
not
for.
Seem like you. You seem so happy all the time.
Right.
And I'm just gonna give 2 thumbs up.
I just point to Raiden.
More thumbs up.
I look at Raiden and I go, "Wanna go first?"
No, thank you.
David's
And let's dig in the back.
Now,
And
real quick, just because this is situationally appropriate, Springdew, you are currently hidden, and you have a ranged weapon that can reach all the way to the Velociraptor. If you can nail a hit against it, it is a critical hit, or a sneak attack, which means it deals double damage.
would I also be hidden with a ranged weapon, or
You have not tried to sneak yet.
would you like me to try to sneak?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's a 75.
Okay. That using TFG's roll, that is identical. So I'm gonna say you are hidden, just for the sake of the argument.
Okay.
So you're both hidden. So you may both try and do a sneak attack against this Velociraptor if you would like.
All right, so that would be a D100 plus my attack bonus, and since I have marksman, I get a +5, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And I have no such bonuses, so that's your.
Ooh.
Okay. So let's see here. As you, Springdew, shoot your bolt, it ricochets off of its scaly skin, and it turns around. As it turns around, Mr. Hobby's bolt, which name?
This one is Gerard.
Gerard sinks its way into the Velociraptor's eye, dealing a significant amount of damage. How much base damage do you have there, Mr. Hobby?
It should be +7.
Okay, so he deals 14 damage to this Velociraptor, and it snarls in response and rushes to attack you. So everyone go ahead and roll initiative. We are going to determine our turn order, and then we'll keep on keeping on. I
can't remember if initiative is just pure or if it's affected by anything.
It's straight roll. It can be increased, but at level 1, it really is pointless.
Okay.
52 for Hobby, Raiden on a 24, and Springdew on a 74. Thank you, Lauren. The Velociraptor goes on a 7.
Oh.
At least I don't go last.
Yes. Springdew, you're up.
All right, I will shoot my crossbow again.
Okay. A 27.
Wow.
It ricochets again off another scale, just kind of planting it into the ground. Now, you can move as well in addition to attacking, up to 8 squares.
All right, I am going to move back here.
Okay.
I love how I can't even see the blizzard right now. Right?
Here, let me illuminate this for you.
Yeah.
And the Archmaster said, "Let there be light."
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
So, bruh, you are up next. I love that.
Bruh.
Bruh, you're up next, bruh.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Okay.
You guys are doing like so awesome. I'm just gonna watch.
Maybe we can feed her to it.
I don't eat lizards.
Hobby, you're up next.
I get.
Weighing the options.
Yeah. Just thinking what my character would do. I just
Come on, Top Hat, you're the only one that can hit.
I just like slump over to the edge of the stairs, like very sullenly, and like there's like one hand just kind of like laid back, like really sad, and just like shoot.
Oh.
And I'm shooting Delilah this time.
Delilah, kill somebody tonight. 64 is a hit.
Won't you shoot that dinosaur in the face?
That's another 7 damage.
You mean 14? Oh no, critical. Never mind.
Yeah. After Hobby, it is Raiden.
I'm just gonna stand here
All right.
and take a defensive stance, like just stand there prepared
Okay.
for
Are
anything.
you going to prepare, like, if it comes next to you to attack?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, the Velociraptor is going to go, and it only has its left eye, so Raiden, it doesn't even know, like, it knows you're there, but it's just going right by you. So, Raiden, you may make an attack against the lesser Velociraptor now, if you would like. And then it's going to attack Mr. Hobby.
I want to look at it in the eye and say, doesn't matter, I don't care.
So as Raiden swings with the halberd, it also catches a line of scales and kind of just skirts off of it, hitting the stone floor. In response, the Velociraptor is going to try and maul Mr. Hobby.
Have fun.
89 and 46, I am assuming, are hits, which means you take a total of 16 damage.
Okay, I've got 4 health left. That's okay.
After the Velociraptor, it is back to the top. Springdew, you're up.
All right, I am going to try and shoot it again.
Okay.
And yell out, "It's over! I have the high ground."
Oh man. You were the chosen one! You're meant to destroy the dinosaurs, not join them. Ooh. So, your critical chance, I believe, is 5%, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. With a roll of 96, natural 91, you hit this thing. How much damage does you deal?
My crossbow does 9, and I get +1, so 10.
Nice.
Very nice. After Springdew, it is Bruh.
I'm gonna do the one thing that I can do.
Give it a makeover, as Besprout said.
Beat yourself to it.
If I had any kind of way to give it a makeover, I would have. But no, I'm just gonna like.
Wait, can Bruh delay their action?
Yes, but it sounds like Bruh's got an idea.
Look, if you do want to make up something, I can make it happen in a way. So
That's right. Bruh is like kind of panicking at this moment.
Okay.
And just like steps forward, turns around, and does like a horse kick to its face.
Oh.
What do I do? What do I do with a natural 2? You kicked the air beside it because you turned around and didn't look.
Right. It had no clue where it was.
You kick wildly, you completely miss, and then you're like, did I hit it?
Do you just run away out of like?
Yeah, I kick at it, assume that I hit it, and as I'm running up the stairs, I'm gonna be like, take that, you deviant!
Tramples over me.
No, my goodness. Take
I
that.
hope you learned a lesson.
Oh man, that's incredible. I hope you learned a lesson. So after Bruh, it is Hobby.
I want to do something non-traditional here.
Okay.
Am I like how close is like this raptor's face to me?
If you were one of the children in the kitchen in Jurassic Park, that close.
Yo.
So I have 4 health, so I'm just gonna look at it and go like, let's give you a makeover if Bruh didn't want to. I don't want to take the bolts. I want to take Gerard, the bolt that's already in its eye, and I want to dig it in deeper.
Okay.
I place my hand on it and just dig it in until it reaches their brain.
Okay, roll a hand-to-hand attack.
Okay.
Which is just D100 if you don't have it.
42.
42 works. You lodge it deeper in. What is the damage rating of the bolt itself?
I don't know.
It's iron, right?
Yeah. So it looks like it's 2. It looks like.
Okay. So you deal 2 damage to it by lodging it deeper into its head, but it's still up and moving.
Can I use my +5 performance bonus to make it something dramatic?
Are you going to narrate what you're doing in Patrick Stewart's voice?
I want me like going into this. I say, today, dinosaur, you have displeased me. You have taken my happy demeanor and you have turned it into sadness. And for this, I will take your brain. I will take everything that you believe in, everything that you know, everything that you've ever eaten, the sights, the smells, and I will eliminate it until you cannot remember your own being and existence. Therefore, you will not be.
Roll a performance check.
Was this the dark turn?
This was an unplanned dark turn for sure. Another 42. Everyone else can make opposed performance checks if you want to, or you can just sit there in kind of like fear, I guess, intimidation, if you will. This Mr. Hobby, the happy-go-lucky guy, just became a Liam Neeson from any Taken movie. I have a particular set of skills. But after Hobby, it is Raiden. You're up.
Let's get started up. Attack it.
All right.
Nice.
Raiden raises the halberd in preparation, and with a 39, deals damage. How much damage do you deal, Raiden?
I have an iron halberd, so that's 12 damage.
12 damage. Raiden sneaks up behind it and decapitates it without it knowing.
Well,
His head falls lifelessly to the floor. Just kind of, you hear a good thud.
I want to, like, as fast as possible, take all of the bolts out, take Delilah and Gerard out, and put them back, and then I want to say, "Ha! The lizard is dead!"
Excellent.
that's disgusting.
What is wrong with you?
Just gonna shrug.
So, now as you do that, you kind of walk all together past the raptor corpse and see that there is a probably about a 20-foot high ceiling, and up above, probably about 16 to 18 feet above you, is a upper landing. It looks like there are claw marks and scrape marks from the velociraptor trying to claw its way up the wall, but failing. Knowing that Mr. Hobby has the capacity to sink iron arrows into stone, it's probably a good way to go.
All right. Does anyone want to say that to me, or should I? I'm not going to do it by myself. Oh, it's stone. Sorry, I got you.
Not Rebecca.
Well, I'm busy collecting my wood arrows or my wood bolts from around the room because I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
You're apologizing to the wall as you do so.
Yep.
Springdew, it is good to treat each bolt very, very well, just like another member of the family. I applaud you. And I just start clapping.
Oh, you mean like you jammed your bolts' faces into the wall a bunch of times?
Delilah knew exactly what she signed up for when she joined me.
Seems an awful good way to treat your friends. Just saying.
I'm just saying we all have to do a little work around the town. You know what I mean?
So you wouldn't mind having your face bashed into the wall a couple times?
Oh, it happened to me years ago.
That explains a lot.
And speaking of which, I think it's time for our other bolts to do some work. And I guess I just start. I'll take. How tall is the wall, you think?
About 16 feet to the landing up top.
Okay. I'm thinking probably 2 feet distance between everything, divide that probably around. So I want to use Natalie, Jack, Harold, Ezekiel, David, and Sarah.
I love so much that you have pre-named all of the bolts. Oh my goodness.
I would like to shoot them in kind of like scattered corners so you can kind of like, climb up into the sides. You
don't need to necessarily make attacks for this. You just spend some time really aiming and making it happen. So they're not precisely where you'd want them, but they're close enough to work.
I shout their names as I shoot them. Natalie, Jack, Harold, Ezekiel, Sarah.
I'm just gonna shake my head at this.
Too bad somebody didn't have any rope.
Yeah. So you now have basically a makeshift ladder you can kind of climb up.
I'm going last because I'm going to try to pull them out as I go up. So
okay. Now we also have the problem of Rebecca being a centaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was waiting for you to get all done before I point out that Rebecca can't climb those.
We could always
I could use my helper, if possible.
Yeah, you probably get up there and then grab on, have two guys pull you up, maybe.
Can anyone float?
It's just what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the spell lists to see if there's a levitate spell somewhere.
And there's just like a levitate spell on the ground somewhere so you can learn it really quick.
Oh, how convenient.
Well, no, I was going to take it next level.
Ah, gotcha.
But I don't.
All I have is rage, and I don't think I can. I don't think rage is gonna make Rebecca like climb the side of a wall.
I mean,
I think Rebecca is already in rage.
Yeah.
Then it might actually work at that point.
Get so angry, defies gravity.
You know what, David? We're doing it. Rage on Rebecca.
I'm up the wall.
Okay. Yeah. So with the arrow or bolts in the wall, you guys don't have to roll stamina checks to get up. It's relatively easy to do. So Spring Dew climbs the rest of the way. Raiden climbs up as well. Raiden, did you want to try the halberd thing for Rebecca?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I just need a stamina check
about
from
the rage thing.
Oh, okay, good. Because I mean, let's go for it if so.
I'll
get behind him and help him.
Yeah. So Rebecca, roll a stamina check. The way I'm imagining this happening is Raiden and Springdew kind of both together holding on to the halberd, and then Rebecca holding on at the bottom, and then using the iron arrows to kind of help guide the ascent up.
And Rebecca also, as a way to like make it up to Rebecca for having them save me so many times the other time, I'm gonna like try to like put my back below so they can like try to push up off of me. So
okay. Yeah, they let go and you're just crushed immediately.
I have almost died a number of times already. Let's just keep it going.
Yeah. With a 47, you're able to make it up, Rebecca, with assistance the rest of the way. And then, Hobby, as you're going up, you retrieve all of your beloved beloved bolts.
They're Natalie, Jack, Harold, Ezekiel, and Sarah.
Gosh, I'm so impressed by that. So walking down the hallway from the landing in the previous room, you see pieces of the floor missing. Below the missing pieces is a large pool of lava. Looking above, it appears that there are spikes hanging haphazardly from the ceiling, with spikes missing directly above the holes in the floor. At the end of the pathway, you can see a large door lit on either side by torches.
Can I? I shouldn't do this. Can I try to roll another performance check and like dance across and basically nimbly avoid any potholes or spikes that may come from above?
Roll a performance check and then immediately roll a stamina check.
No.
Okay.
So, Hobby with a 19 for the performance, right? And then 49 for getting across.
Yeah.
Show me exactly the path you take. Like just kind of one square at a time.
Okay, well, can I start here at the very least? With everyone else.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
Okay. Can I do a little Mamba here, and then honestly, just think of this as a really poor version, I'm assuming, of the scene from Ocean's 12, I think it is, with the guy going across with the electron. Yes, that's exactly what I was imagining.
Okay.
And
now, is anyone following him?
No.
No. I'm intently watching.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
So
We've
as
seen this show
Mr.
before.
Hobby gets right there, one step away from where the stone changes, the ground beneath him gives way. But continuing his terrible dance, he is able to make it all the way across, stepping lightly thanks to his motion, and making it completely safely.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow the same path and do the exact same dance that he did.
Oh my goodness.
Up until that square.
Okay. And then, so same deal. Roll a performance check and then a stamina check.
That's
Performance 49. You're able to copy the dance identically.
I look at Spring Dew as he joins across, and
that's
I
my
say,
stamina.
Very good, very good.
Spring Dew legitimately follows step by step, pace by pace, every single motion the whole way, getting to just before, and then just yeets himself across the chasm the rest of the way. He lands right next to you, Mr. Hobby.
I tip my hat.
I do a little bow.
Oh, we'll have to go to the club later.
Well, you do owe me a drink.
That I do, indeed, friend. I wish we could cheers the potions that we have, because you said we got potions at the beginning of this, right?
Oh yeah,
Correct.
That's a good idea.
Also, can I take my healing potion since I'm at 4 health?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
You're healed back to full for 20 points, but you can't go higher.
Yeah.
So, Raiden and Bruh, what do you guys do?
So, I'm just gonna casually walk through, like completely casually.
Roll a stamina check.
Yeah.
Seeing all the effort that that Mr. Hobby and Spring Dew put in to avoiding falling, Bruh just kind of starts walking, and Bruh gets about just almost there, and as he does so, the floor underneath him gives way, but he's walking at a guy walking to a meeting late, trying not to run, but stepping with a lot of haste, and makes it all the way across. Oh, I'm sorry, I moved Rebecca. I meant Raiden.
Yeah.
I tip my hat to Raiden.
Rebecca,
Still think you should have done the dance.
If it works, it works. And then I get really close to Spring Dew. Oh, you're right.
Rebecca's just like, whatever, this is dumb, and takes off running.
Oh no. Go
In
ahead.
a straight line, just.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stamina check for me.
Okay.
45, excellent. The ground directly before the piece of ground that Raiden caused to fall gives way as well, and you're able to just hop across the rest of the way. Now, standing in front of the giant double door, it appears to be locked.
Okay. So.
I know all of you took lockpick, so
No, I have pickpocketing, not lockpick.
I have lockpick.
I was gonna say somebody did. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have lockpick.
Okay, Raiden.
Raiden walks forward to.
Can I? Okay, actually, I'll wait. Hold on.
So Raiden walks forward to deal with this pesky lock. If you are going to try to unlock it, go ahead and roll a lockpicking check. 37. You spend a couple of minutes on it, and it just doesn't work.
Can I pickpocket the lockpicking tools from Raiden?
Okay.
Okay.
Both of you roll a cut purse check, pickpocketing check. Link Chef with an 84.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Hobby with an 84. And then if you don't have it, it's just straight. Versus 39. So, Raiden, as you kind of put him back in your pocket and take a step back to kind of regroup, Mr. Hobby puts his hand on his back, I guess. And in doing so, pickpockets the lock-picking tool from you.
and then I'm going to attempt to unlock the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. It also doesn't work. You try as well for a couple minutes.
Right, so I'm just gonna kick the door now.
And then I give the locking tools back to Raiden.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick the door now.
Okay. Roll a stamina check.
And has my stamina regened?
Yep. Yeah, everyone's at full right now.
Okay.
Can I kick it the exact same time as him?
Yeah, you guys can do a group burst the door deal.
Are we sure the door's locked?
I want to ready Sarah. I want to ready Sarah in the crossbow.
Okay.
Okay. Oh well.
Oh my!
Well.
Oh my goodness, 99 for the. This is for bursting the door open, right?
This is Sparta.
Okay. So
wait. Can I roll to see how dramatic it can be?
Yeah. Let's see. So Raiden with a 40 and Hobby with a 119, correct?
Oh jeez.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shin, your stamina check was 40, right?
Yep.
Okay. So between the both of you, you succeed in bursting the door open. The door flies open, and as it does so, another door on the opposite end of a suspended steel platform closes loudly. A pit of molten lava below you heats the room. Your gaze meets that of a warrior clad in red armor in front of you on the platform. He lowers his center of gravity, sticks his hand out, channeling potency into his palm, and then he casts Smolder at you from right here. Everyone roll a stamina check.
But I was so dramatic that I should have a resistance to this.
I'll give you a +1 bonus to your stamina check.
And I don't have any of the stamina I just used to open the door, right?
Correct. This is instantaneous.
Okay, 68.
All right, so I need a roll from chat, please. And then once we have that, I'll be able to tell who does what. As for right now, let's go ahead and roll initiative, please. Let's see. So, Bruh on a 27. Okay.
Sorry, that's my bad.
You're good. Let's see. Spring Dew on 91. 63 for Hobby, and Raiden on a 71. And let's see. So the attack that you are trying to avoid is a 29. So looking above, it looks like Bruh and Raiden both take damage. Specifically, you guys take 11 fire damage.
Oof.
Ouch.
The other two are able to kind of pull away. They hide behind you. Let's call it that. And then if I can get one more roll from chat for the initiative of our opponent here. Now, as we do that, Spring Dew, you are up first.
All right. Well, since he attacked us, only fair.
Very true. So let's see, 91. That's a great. Oh no, that's sorry. That's your initiative.
That's
99. That is a critical hit. Critical hit, man. That's awesome. So what's your total damage rating? Is 10, right?
Right.
You just hit him for 20 points of damage with that crit.
Right in the face.
Yeah, you sink it right into one of the seams in his armor, where it's nice and leathery, not really metally. Great shot. You are free to move if you would like as well.
I think I'll stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
Yep.
After Spring Dew, it is Raiden. Raiden walks up right in front of the Red Knight.
And can I attack?
Absolutely. He winds up his halberd and lets loose on this guy. With an 81, he hits. How much damage did you say?
12.
Woo. He is hit for 12 damage. Nice. After Raiden, it is Hobby.
Okay. I want to casually walk up to him.
Okay.
However close I can get. And I want to say, what's your name? This is a bonus action part, so.
Okay. He doesn't respond because he's in the middle of trying to kill all of you.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna take. I don't. Okay, so if I try to pickpocket him and then hurt him in the same turn, that's not gonna work, right? Obviously.
Correct.
Can I?
You
pretend?
can try and pickpocket him and attack, or pickpocket him and then move, but not both.
Okay, I gotcha. Can I pretend to attack and try to pickpocket him?
Yes.
Okay, so like no matter what, no damage will happen, but like
Okay.
I want to like fake him out, basically.
All right, so roll a pickpocketing check, and that's opposed by me.
Well,
You succeed.
Oh my gosh.
Good lord. Okay. Wow. Are you
I
just
do see
like,
this number.
Are you going through his pockets? Like, what is your goal here?
Well, he just cast a spell, so he might actually have like a spell book on him, or he just might have some information on him. I'm not gonna go for his main weapon because that seems, honestly, let's just talk here. A 26 seems too low to just pickpocket his weapon out of his hands anyway, so let's not do that. That doesn't feel fair. So yeah,
Seeing
I just
as
want to go
how
for his
he
robes.
has no weapon in his hand.
Yeah.
You can't remove his hands.
Look, I can rip a man's hand off.
Use Jezebel.
There you go.
Yeah, but I specifically, since Sarah was loaded into the crossbow, I want to use Natalie to try to distract him. So.
Okay, so you kind of do your best to distract him, and it works. And so you just grab the first thing you see, and it is a scroll kind of loosely sticking out of one of his pockets.
Okay, obviously in the heat of battle, I do not have time to read this right now, so I'm just gonna stick that in my whatever. So,
Okay.
And I can't move anymore, can I?
You can move up to 8 squares a round.
Okay, so I was here. I was here, if I remember correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna move all the way just right back, except I want to make sure that I am backflipping the entire way.
Okay, perfect. After Hobby, it is Bruh.
I'm hot. I'm sweaty. This place sucks. I'm gonna run over next to him
Okay.
and again going for that blind kick. But I'm going for I'm spending the stamina to go for a power attack.
Okay.
and I just run over, turn around, and go, Rebecca!
Now, do you have hand-to-hand?
Donkey smash.
I do not have hand-to-hand.
Okay, so as you try
Or
and
hoof to
kick
face.
as hard as you can, he
Hoof to
sees what's
face.
happening, he ducks, and you kick the air yet again. Do you also continue on assuming you hit him?
I do, and I just keep running.
Oh my goodness, I love it. So after Rebecca goes, the Red Knight, he is going to try and punch at Raiden, and then he is going to cast Smolder at Hobby and Springtree again. Or,
Springtree.
Sorry, Springdew.
Spring tree. I like it.
Spring. That's a
It's my
device
evolved
of
form.
yeah.
Spring tree.
I have evolved.
second evolution. So we are going to
Spring dew
use.
reaches level 16.
Nice. He starts glowing. Run! So we're going to use
Press B.
rolls from chat. So the attack for Raiden is a 31 natural plus 10, which is a 41. I'm assuming that hits, correct, Raiden?
Yeah.
All right. You are hit for a grand total of 6 damage,
Gotcha.
which brings you to 3, 1 point away from falling unconscious.
Woo.
Then he is going to cast Smolder at he's going to cast Smolder at Springdew and Mr. Hobby. So both of you guys go ahead and roll a stamina check, and we're going to be using the roll from chat of 10, which brings his total attack to 28.
All right, so stamina regenerates 10 per turn.
11 per turn.
11 per turn. And is that a full, like, once my turn comes back again, or is it like everybody's turn? So like
Once your turn comes back again.
Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, that's
Yeah, so
Can I
Hobby
take some of my points and give it to
Hobby doesn't quite make it. I'm sorry, Hobby makes it out of the way, but I'm afraid that Springdew does not. So he is going to take 11 damage, leaving him at 9 health.
I'm gonna role play this since the hat is essentially cursed to the top of my head forever. I didn't put it on there; it was a curse. I just put my head down and it hits the hat, and the hat can't leave me, so I can't do anything. It doesn't do anything.
There you go. The hat absorbs the fire. After the
I say I can only do that once a day.
Springdew, you're up.
all right. I'll return fire.
Don't forget you have a potion, Springdew.
Yeah. Yep. So return fire.
54 is a hit.
All right.
10 damage, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Feel free to move if you would like.
2.
If you want to use your potion, you can.
All right. I move over there, and I will quaff my potion.
Okay. You are back at full health. After Springdew's turn, it is Raiden.
And I'm gonna check my potion.
Okay. You are at 20 health now as well.
Yeah. And can I do anything else?
You may attack and move. Everyone can
Right,
drink
so yeah.
4 potion vials per turn.
For free!
Yep.
Characters in this game are good at drinking.
Well,
Well, just gonna.
Potions in this game are like little tiny vials. They're not like
Yeah.
the huge mugs.
Yeah, you can put 4 of them in between your fingers and just be like, "Aw."
Yeah.
There we go.
75 to attack, correct?
Yep.
That is a hit. You deal 12 more damage to this guy. He looks
Right.
not in the best
Well,
condition.
yes.
After
Raiden, can I request something of you?
Depends on what it is.
Can you stay a little bit closer to him?
Yeah.
You don't have to stay that close. In fact, go back one.
He needs a backboard in case his bolts miss.
Mr. Hobby's just like, no, back. Just a little bit.
I'm very
While looking
curious.
down the
dude's
iron
like,
sight.
Speaking
He's
of
like, "Back
odd
one
plans,
more."
Hobby.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to do this in character? I can do that.
Absolutely.
Yes, please. I'm so curious. What's about to happen?
Oh well, I'll do that later. But first, I have to tell Raiden to stay where he is. Raiden, could you come back a little, please?
He does
no,
so.
go back one more. Actually, that's fine. I don't want you to get too close. He is, trying to kill. All right, everything's planned. All right, and then I'm gonna cast Rage on this guy.
Okay.
On this Red Knight. It is anything. Okay, I need to double check it. Although obviously you know this game very well, so you could probably know it. But I believe anything under level 6 just automatically wins. Any target under level 6.
I believe they have to make a.
It's a stamina
check of
versus
some
deception check.
Yeah, so they get a stamina check in response.
Okay. Oh, it only works against any target that's level 6 or under. Okay, I got you. All right then, I'm going to go ahead and do that then. The only thing. Okay, I'm trying to read this. They have to fail the check for all of the effects to happen, or just the damage?
For all of the effects to happen,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool, that's fine.
So now I do have one thing that's gonna kind of make you sad, so I apologize.
Oh, am I the closest target for some reason? I was positioning Raiden.
Yes, that's terrible in its own right, but
but he's okay.
Technically, this character that you are facing is a level 10.
Oh, so I can't even use the spell.
Now, I believe you have. Did you take Apprentice Deception for your advancement?
No, I took Gentle Touch and Talented, so no.
Okay. Well, in that case, you cast the spell at this guy, and he just resists it completely.
That is okay. That's fine. I tell him. I kind of look at my hands. I look at him. Look at my hands again. Look at him. Go. Turn around. And then I start reading the scroll that I pickpocketed from him.
Okay, it is a scroll of Smolder.
Huh.
Oh, so I now know Smolder?
Not quite. You can cast it from the scroll, but learning it requires way more time than the 10 seconds.
Yeah, totally understandable. Cool.
Bruh, it is your turn now.
Okay. So he's still got his attention on Mr. Hobby, right?
Correct. He's facing that way.
I told him to turn around, though. Gosh.
I wish I listened to you.
Oh wait, can I roll a performance check to make him turn around? Because I read the scroll.
Next turn.
Okay, that sounds good.
Back up!
Oh my goodness. Okay, 81 to attack hits. Are you just body slamming?
Yeah, at this point I'm just like shoulder checking him in the back.
Okay, my.
Knock him down and then waffle stomp him.
That's the idea.
Oh my goodness. So is your goal here to just do damage or try to knock him down on the ground?
No, I'm trying to knock him down.
Ooh,
okay.
It's like a grapple almost.
Yeah, I have to. I did not prepare for someone to freaking charge him. Didn't anticipate completely you would play a full-on centaur, so
Well,
As Mr. Hobby likes to say, expect the unexpected.
yes, that's fair.
I mean,
yeah.
you did the best you could hiding that little paragraph after all the monsters, but
Yeah, you did find it. Yep, you are very, very correct. So go ahead. We're going to need a roll from chat. Let's do stamina checks on this. You technically need an attack, but the 81 suffices for that. And so at this point, we're just kind of opposed stamina checking.
Okay.
Oh, so I need to do a stamina.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going all in, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Nice.
74. That is just
Michaela.
great. But Michaela rolls a 77. So
87.
I'm sorry, 87. My bad.
Somebody give me a reroll.
So, Rebecca, you are going to do basically 4 points of damage.
Okay.
He is also going to kind of not quite effectively dodge out of the way completely, but move in a manner that you can't pin him down or force his momentum a certain direction. So he ends up kind of on the side over here, and you carry forward just a little bit more.
Okay.
Tofu, thank you for the 55. So that is your turn, correct?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. After this whole fiasco, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, what's gotten into me?" And I'm gonna keep moving a little farther.
Okay.
It's okay, Rebecca. We all have our off days.
It's amazing. So now it's the enemy's turn, and he turns around and sees Raiden and Springtree, and he does exactly what he thinks is best, and casts Smolder at both of them. He is then going to walk backwards and try and backhand Mr. Hobby with his other hand. So we are going to use, we need one more roll from chat. Springdew and Raiden, go ahead and roll a stamina check. And then Mr. Hobby, this next roll from chat will be for you specifically.
So I would have 11 regenerated.
Yep.
Correctly?
Correct.
Right? Okay.
And the number you are rolling to beat is 73. So, Raiden, you just take a step just out of the range of the spell, but Springtree, no luck for you. You take 11 damage.
All right.
And then
Wait, Springtree takes 11 damage, right?
yeah, Springtree. My bad.
Okay, so
Spring Tree.
So Spring Dew is good.
Yeah, Spring Dew takes 11 damage. Springtree actually gets.
Oh man.
So 25 to Mr. Hobby. Does that hit you?
It's 15. Unless you're adding 10.
Yeah, it gets a plus 10 to melee.
I'm trying to remember what that is, how I calculate that.
It's 20 plus your armor.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely. It's just 20. So.
Okay, you're not wearing like light armor or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you are hit for a whopping 7 damage.
The backhand's that powerful? Oof. Damn.
Yep. Level
He was
level
using
10
baby powder on
advancements. Yeah. After his turn, it is back to the top. Springdrew / Springtree. Your turn.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know, Mr. Hobby, after getting backhanded, has a very dark look on his face.
Wow.
Oh. Well, I am going to shoot him, hopefully in the face, for burning the crap out of me again.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
Oh.
And it looks
Oh
like
my
I
goodness.
do it.
95, excellent roll. That is 10 damage, correct?
Isn't that a crit?
On a natural roll of 96 to 100. Your natural roll was 90.
Oh, okay. But yes, then 10 damage.
Good hit. After Springdew, it is Raiden.
Done.
Raiden is just running away. It's worked in this past, that is true.
It's true.
Yes, it has worked before.
Hobby, you're up.
I'm done. What's up?
I want to not necessarily grapple, but I just kind of like angrily kind of put my arm around the Red Knight.
Okay.
Put Sarah's loaded in the crossbow, has been since the beginning of the fight, since I haven't used it. I want to stick it into his abdomen, launch, and look into his eyes and say, feel the cold, slow sensation of death.
Oh my. Go ahead and make your attack.
Can I use performance to intimidate him into rolling back?
You can definitely roll a performance check. It won't affect his dodge abilities, but
well, it's
as you're more focused on what you're saying to him, you fire the bolt and it hits a plate of steel armor and just kind of...
that was my performance check.
Oh, my bad. Then yeah, that's an opposed roll.
So 51 is what I have.
So 93 versus 23. He is not intimidated or disparaged at all. 51, you
Even
hit.
we're not convinced.
Yeah.
Oh, you will be.
That is how much damage? 7?
7.
Cool. Good rolling.
I guess I should probably be like, right beside him or something.
Close,
Like there.
close proximity. Rebecca, your turn.
All right. Here we go. Rebecca moves over to him.
Mm-hmm.
I've had about enough of you, and I am going to try and grapple him this time.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Okay. It probably works.
It probably works.
He is going to... Oh man, he doesn't have a ridiculous amount of stamina. Even if he put max, he wouldn't have succeeded. You have him grappled.
I'm gonna, carry him, I guess, kind of, whatever I need to do, and try and dump him into the lava.
Wait, no, Sarah's still in him.
Right here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like,
Roll
this
one
the
more
dark turn?
stamina check.
another stamina check. All right.
57 versus 74. So you throw him off the ledge, and he is able to grab one hand onto the steel grated platform. He is hanging by one hand right now.
Everyone delay your turn. I need to take Sarah out of him.
After Broad does that, the Red Knight is going to spend his whole turn. He has 0 stamina right now. He just grabs with his other hand the steel grate, and he is in the middle of trying to pull himself up as we go back to Springdew's turn.
I will hold my action. I'll aim my crossbow, but I'm going to hold my action.
Thank you.
Okay. What are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on Top Hat to grab his bolt, or push him off. Whatever.
Yeah, one of the two. All right. After Springdew, it is Hobby. I'm sorry,
All right.
not Hobby. It's Raiden.
Oh,
Done.
He continues running. Raiden is now at the double door on the other side of the chasm. Ching.
Yep.
After Raiden, it is Hobby.
I'm gonna walk very dramatically towards the Red Knight. He's trying to get up right now. I'm going to take put my hand on Sarah, look at him, and go, give Sarah back. And I want to pull the bolt out while also using my foot to just slam on his head and hopefully put him into the lava.
All right, roll a stamina check. So dramatic.
Don't be a 1.
Oh my goodness. 79, total roll is 99. If chat rolls a natural 100, it's the only way. So we'll see what they do.
It's the only way.
Now, assuming that they don't roll a natural 100, you will be pushing the Red Knight off of the platform completely, making him plummet to his death. 53 from Tofu. It works. As the Red Warrior falls, the door opposite where you entered opens. Cautiously entering, are you guys ready for the dark turn? This is it. Big moment. Is everyone prepared?
Boy.
Are we allowed to guess what this is based off of first?
Type it into the Roll20 chat.
Oh, I have no actual clue what it is, but
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. So, cautiously entering, you are met by a small creature with a bulbous turban with red spots on it. He looks up at you from his chains and says, "Thank you for saving me, but our princess is in another castle."
oh my gosh.
You guys killed Yoshi and Mario.
Good. Oh man.
Oh gosh.
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
So, do you understand now why that last fight took place on a steel grate above a lava pit?
Yep.
That's
Well done.
Dion got it. Good job,
Yeah.
Mario. Oh man. Was that a dark enough turn? Do you guys feel sad that you just destroyed a mustachioed plumber?
Yeah, I just
No, not
straight
really.
up like demon like Taken style just like kicked Mario off.
Oh man. So Dion said he said it after I said it. Oh, great job. So do you now understand why he could use Smolder in melee attacks?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, can I shoot the mushroom underling?
Why did you want to do that to Toad? Yeah, go for it. Who cares? Oh gosh. Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna call it here. If you like this episode, sign up for next month's community night. Hobby with a 23. Somehow it misses. Bounces off the mushroom.
Kick it.
And I just get it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I just a
Tofu
quick
says
chat this to
she's.
kick it?
Yeah, go for it. Tofu says she's sad about Yoshi though.
Yeah, I just straight up murder.
Raiden takes his halberd and just finishes the job. Oh man.
Five. Raiden.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this, which I hope you did, you can definitely sign up for the next community night next month. I'll make sure that the sign up is available tomorrow. Mikhail says, "Dang, Nintendo's gonna come after y'all killing off Mario."
They already did that on March 31st.
Yeah, there you go.
Mario's dead.
Yeah. So if you like this one shot and would like it, it will be on DriveThruRPG for everyone to purchase in the coming days. But if you want it sooner than that and access to all of our community night one shots, go become a patron on our Patreon page. Any $5 and up tier is great. You get access to all of them, so it's really fun. Guys, thank you so much for jumping in. I had a blast. It's always good to play with you guys. And next week is the exciting episode 40 of Arc 2. It is. We're closing in on the end. It's gonna be a sad.
That was fast.
Sad feeling. I know
It's
it.
pretty fast.
Yeah, it went by so quick. I felt like Arc 1 took forever. And this one's like, oh, we're almost done. Okay. But,
Yeah.
well, we're going to hang out a little post-episode chat afterwards because I got to tell everyone what they missed. But until then, we will see you guys next week. Enjoy. Have a great week. And remember, not every dinosaur is Yoshi, but every Yoshi is a dinosaur. Bye.